Hi and welcome to a Feedalpha demo all about team collaboration and adding your team to your Feedalpha account. Today we're going to cover how to add team members to your Feedalpha account, how to change their permissions and why we should change their permissions, how to submit a post for approval, how to approve a post, and how to leave comments on that post for changes. The benefits of adding your team to your Feedalpha account means that you're not alone in creating your social media posts. You get to work together as a team to create posts, but in the end, you have final control over what goes out onto your social media accounts, so your brand is never compromised. It also means that you don't need to give out your social media passwords to people who are working there. So for example, someone leaves your company, they never had access to your social media accounts, so you don't need to think about taking them off the social media accounts. Let's have a look as to how we can add team members to our Feedalpha account. So to add people to our team, we click these dots and head to Teams. In here, you're going to see people that are already part of your team, and you can change this at any time. So we're going to add new. All you have to do is type in their email address. So all you have to type in is their name at your company.com. So you just type in their email address. Next, you choose what permissions. So depending on the level of that person is on your business, you can take permissions away and you can give them permissions. Sometimes the easiest way is to give them everything and then sift through what you should and shouldn't give them. So, for example, if you want someone to be able to post schedule without you having to look at it, you just leave in post and schedule. If not, take that away. So that means any post that they create can't be posted or scheduled to your social media without you taking a look first. We give them all of the accounts that we want them to be able to create posts for. We can give them access to our AI creative suite so they can get ideas. We can get them to talk to our AI assistant because AI assistant knows our brand and it can help us with ideas. We can give them access to the calendar. So that means that we're not cross-posting. So for example, if you have 3 people working on your social media, they have all access to the calendar. So they know not to create a post for on Friday if there's already a post created for Friday. We can give them analytics if we think they need them. If not, take them away. And then one of the most important parts here is approval queue. So if you want, they can submit posts for approval, but they can't approve posts. So that means you've taken that away, so they can't approve anything and to send out. But say, for example, you have a marketing manager, you can give them approved posts so that they can do it and they can help you. Or if you just want full control, take it away from everybody. We can give them access to our accounts manager, so they can let you know if something gets disconnected. We can give them storage so that they can upload photos, videos into our files. You can take away teams so that they don't know who else is in the team and they can't change permissions. And then we submit. Once we submit, they get an email. And we can see they're pending. Okay, so they get an email to accept and create an account, and then all they have to do is switch into your team. So up here you'll see personal. They can then switch into your team and be able to create posts and send posts for approval in your team. Once they're in create post, then they can submit for approval. So they can send a post to you for approval. They can pick their image, write their caption, and choose the date it's to go out on. Once they save it, you will get an email to say there's a post sent for approval. Can you approve it? You can do that in your calendar. So in your calendar, anything in purple will be sent for approval. If you want, you can filter this to see only pending posts. If you want, you can hover on it to read it and see the image. If you right click and click see post, this is where you can approve. So you can read the caption, you can see the image, and you can just approve posts if you're happy with it. If you're not happy with it, you can edit. So you can edit the post, add in your own words, or you have the ability to leave a comment. So you can write in, maybe add a link to this post. So that means that you're giving them feedback on what you want changed in the post. This cuts down on time in your emails. So if someone sends you an email with a post and you then have to email them back, they email you back, and we end up having a long email thread. But also, if they send 3 or 4 posts for approval, how do they know which one you're trying to give feedback on without going into complicated attaching screenshots, so on? So this means that you can give feedback on a specific post to a specific person at one time. It cuts down on your emails back and forth. It's all in one platform, in one tab. You will get email notifications to say that a comment has been left or a post has been sent for approval, so that you always know you can find it easily and you know when it has been sent to you. So you click save. If you're happy with the Instagram one, say for example it doesn't need a link, you can just approve post. It'll always double check with you just in case. And then that one is sent for approval. So if we take off our filter, we can see the Instagram is ready to go and it will go out at that time. If not, the purple will not go out. If something isn't approved in time for it to go out, it won't go out on your social media accounts, it will go into your drafts. So you're never losing anything that's created. So you're not wasting time creating a post because someone didn't get to approve in time. You can just resend it for approval. It also gives you peace of mind that nothing will go out on your social media without you seeing it first. So the benefits of adding people to your team is that you get to decide what goes out, what doesn't go out, who has access, and no passwords have been shared. Get started with your team today on feedalpha.com.